Allen now looks to throw. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Looking for Pryor long. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, you've certainly got to be on your toes defensively when you're facing Josh Allen. He can hit you from any angle. He's got arguably the strongest arm in the business, and he uncorks a deep one here. But that one falls incomplete.
Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Now Allen. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. The Bills send the punter out as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Saints will take over with Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Now he'll throw deep left side. Oh, and that is incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Allen off the bootleg. Throw left side complete. That's Webster. And they're able to get this one across the 35. From the gun, it's Allen. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
We've always got to remember that once the ball's in the air, the defender has every right to go after it that a receiver does. And that was a battle for positioning on that play. And in the end, he's able to force the incomplete pass.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Allen. Now he's flushed out left. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. And now what's this? They fake the spike. He'll throw it. And that is going to wind up incomplete. So they try to hit him with something you don't see too often, but it doesn't work out. Allen going to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Webster. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 32-yard line. 2nd and 10. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. A pretty decent gain on the tough run before he's brought down at the 25. Here's 3rd and 3. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. And now the field goal team on for Buffalo. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. And this one is right through. And the Bills are going to tie the game at 3. So after the INT, it's Allen. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. To the air, Allen. Forced out to his left. Pryor has it complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. A great effort there. High in the air to bring it in. And the Bills have broken the tie.
Well, that's what I call an answer right there. They gave up a sack on the previous.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're starting to put some space here. You know, first quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. This second quarter, though, they've looked really good.
They've jumped into.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And the Saints are going to take over a couple of yards shy. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
First down now, but that clock rolling. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down. Now the Bills will hustle to the line. Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And he's going to have a Bills first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line. Allen trying to hurry everybody up to the line of scrimmage. On first down, this is McCaffrey. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside of the 40. Now 2nd and 5. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Off play action. Allen. They'll roll him out right. Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. And the Saints are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And from here, might not be able to take a knee. Might need to run a play here that's close to their goal line. He's got a full head of steam. And down to the 28-yard line. So we have reached halftime here in a good one. 10-10 is our score. As we sit, well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter. Our starters likely to be out there for the 3rd quarter as we get back underway in this 2nd half. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice, and that often runs you into a penalty.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 15. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Back to throw. Allen being chased out left. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. This is McCaffrey on the give. And he'll work down inside the 45. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. And now they'll throw with Allen. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. A high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
Offenses all over continue to be aggressive, and most people never turn down a shot at a deep ball. But oftentimes it attracts a little bit of extra attention, and it did on that play, and that one got knocked away.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Off the play fake. Boyer. This is caught. It's Brown. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. As we surmise, Charles, most of the starting units still out there for this third quarter. First time this preseason that they played into the second half.
And that's by design. Most of the time by this point of the preseason, you want them to go into the half, cool down, and then come back out and warm up to start the third quarter like you would a regular season game. That's exactly what they wanted to get done.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. This is taken at the 10. Following the punt return here, there is someone shaken up. Boy, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. We'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment. Flushed out right. He finds his man. Complete. It's Terry. Called out a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third. Here's a 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Allen. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Allen now. Off play action. He's got a man. Complete. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A big play here for Buffalo. And even 60 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Connecting here with Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, Bills. Christian McCaffrey. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Bills have moved out in front here in the final minute of the third quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 17-10 score. So that drive, 4 plays. And it's finished off by a receiving touchdown from Christian McCaffrey. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. waiting from the gun. Boyer out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. Here comes the Saints punter now. He's been terrific so far. Oh, nice move. And he goes out right around the 39. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. On first down, Rose, flush to his right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete. But the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. Well, he's got to have that wrong, doesn't he? They declined that.
There's no doubt about it. Sorry to step on you there, partner, but let's go ahead and run this one together, right? Incomplete pass, yet they call pass interference, and somehow you're going to decline that penalty.
I'm so confused. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is caught. Touchdown. A great play there. 41 yards. And the Bills have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the 4th quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead. And that's what he did.
Here's the Bills kickoff unit out as they will send this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Back to throw. O'Neal throwing the out route incomplete. That's Brooks. That one a first down pickup of 8. Looking to throw. O'Neal. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. But he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge. Incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing again. O'Neal. And it's incomplete. You know, last week I remember asking you, what would an offensive coordinator be looking for week 2 of the preseason? Now we're in week 3. Defensive coordinator-wise, what's he looking at?
For the most part in preseason, you're playing pretty basic stuff, pretty vanilla defenses. You're looking for guys that play with abandon, that just go out and make plays and kind of let their athletic ability take over in order for you to notice them.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? But Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
And that one to the right side and incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Here we go, first and goal. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this.
It got his man complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. An explosive 38-yard pickup. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Rolling to his right. It's caught inside the 25. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Off play action. Rose. He'll buy some time right. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bills. A great effort there. Ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Bills have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. Another touchdown through the air for them, and for this rookie quarterback at the helm, he has put them in a great position, Charles, to get the victory in this one.
He's absolutely taken charge. Every touchdown for them has come via his arm. 0 rushing touchdowns, no special teams, no defensive scores. All him throwing the football. He's in cruise control right now, and so is his team.
Now the try here for the point after. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it culminates in a Bills touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. Betts, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. And they will take a knee here.
They need 12 here. It's 3rd down.
Back to throw. Rose. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown.
And the Bills up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us. We're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And that final kickoff concludes the ball game, partner, and one side a really nice win in this one. They were good on offense and on defense.
And I'm guessing in the other locker room, partner, the head coach is just telling his team, hey, we didn't play well enough to keep it close enough where that one possession down the stretch might have given us an opportunity to win the game.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Buffalo.